A 23-year-old alien princess throws herself a galaxy-hopping birthday tour, only to watch it curdle into a blood debt when her closest companion is poisoned right in front of her. And that gut-punch premise powers SuperGirl, an American superhero film that reimagines Kara Zor-El as a jaded wanderer rather than a polished icon. Genre-wise, it leans into space western grit more than traditional caped heroics, following Kara as she teams with a vengeance-seeking stranger to hunt down the raider who hurt her beloved dog. Directed by Craig Gillespie, the film had its world premiere in Brooklyn on June 22, 2026, before opening wide across the United States on June 26, 2026. Starring Millie Alcock in the title role alongside Matthias Schoenaerts, Eve Ridley, David Krumholtz, Emily Beecham, David Corenswet, and Jason Momoa. It marks the second chapter in the rebooted DC universe, following directly after last year's Superman. Getting to Kara wasn't simple. Before Millie Alcock locked in the role, contenders like Emilia Jones, Kaylee Spaney, and Meg Donnelly were also considered, with Alcock landing an audition after general meetings and a self-tape, then a screen test in costume on the Superman set in Atlanta. She later said she learned of her casting about 10 days afterward, when James Gunn simply forwarded her an online article about the news. Gunn had actually flagged Alcock to producer Peter Safran more than a year earlier after watching her performance in House of the Dragon, and he wanted her interpretation to lean into edge, grace, and authenticity, deliberately steering away from the gentler small-screen version of the character. Director Craig Gillespie, who signed on after reading Anna Nogueira's script, described his vision as a road movie with a darker tone than Superman, citing Logan, John Wick, and even The Fifth Element as touchstones for building 9 distinct alien worlds, each with its own invented language. On set, Gillespie pushed for practical spectacle wherever he could, including a leads-in action sequence built around genuine 40-foot fireballs, with Jason Momoa riding a real motorcycle in character as Lobo. Alcock committed hard to the physical demands too, learning 5 different comic book languages and spending roughly an hour rehearsing stunts before filming each day. The story itself draws from Tom King and Bilquis Evely's comic miniseries SuperGirl, Woman of Tomorrow, though Gillespie noted the comic was already inspired by the classic Western novel True Grit, a lineage he leaned into further by shaping the film around a similar mismatched partner revenge journey. Writer Anna Nogueira confirmed one deliberate departure from the source material early on, changing the story so that Kara herself, rather than her companion Ruthie, ultimately delivers the killing blow to the villain Krem, a shift meant to sharpen the emotional weight of Kara's own moral struggle. So, how did it land with viewers? On IMDb, SuperGirl holds a user rating of 6 out of 10, while Rotten Tomatoes lists a 54% critic score across more than 300 reviews, with an average rating of 5.6 out of 10, reflecting a genuinely split reception between fans and critics. For eagle-eyed viewers, one especially fun touch is Kara's superpowered dog Crypto returning from Superman, with Gillespie adding extra opening credit scenes of the pair together that weren't originally scripted, specifically to deepen their bond before the plot's poisoning twist later hits so much harder. Another detail worth savoring is the cape itself. Costume designer Anna B. Shepard built it from 16 meters of the very same material used for Christopher Reeve's cape in the classic 1978 Superman film, quietly tying Kara's journey back to the very character who first inspired her cousin's legacy on screen. If you're ready to watch, SuperGirl was distributed theatrically in the United States by Warner Bros. Pictures, and it's now also available at home, having arrived on digital platforms for rental or purchase, including Prime Video, Apple TV, and Fandango at Home, priced around $19.99 to rent or $24.99 to buy. A physical release on 4K Ultra HD, Blu-ray, and DVD follows soon after, packed with more than 90 minutes of bonus features for fans who want an even deeper look behind the scenes of Kara's journey. For subscribers willing to wait a little longer, the film is also expected to eventually stream on HBO Max, continuing the pattern set by other recent Warner Bros. Releases, which have typically made their way to the service roughly 2 to 3 months after wrapping up their theatrical run in cinemas worldwide. Thanks for watching KBM International Film Review.